TNT in 2009, and it all started off with an ideal of being able to take an individual artist and help them develop a brand. That's always been one of my things, one of my specialties. I've always been interested in brands. And for me, I kind of took that aspect, and instead of applying it to corporations, I said, hey, let's do this with artists, because at the end of the day, each artist is a walking corporation. For me to sign Deezy Jonez was that whenever I first came across him, I saw a passion in him, a passion for creating music, a passion for the love of music. I just loved his creativity.
Live with Just Josh, my boy Deezy here, California, All Def Digital, Russell Simmons. We here chilling, man.
Shout out to Ski Griffin.
MusicRetox, MusicRetox, Just Josh, let's go.
Peterson in the building, let's go.
What's going on, everybody? It's Jarrell Quinn back here with What's Dropping. I'm here today with Deezy Jonez and Just Josh. What's up, fellas?
What up?
Always knew music was going to be my career when I failed at everything else. Trying to do sports, it wasn't going good because high school was kind of a pressure moment with all the stuff that, you know, kids going with high school, you know how it goes. But after me just not succeeding at anything else except music, that's when I kind of put it as my goal to make it happen. And getting signed was really when I realized it was going to be a career. Forming with a live band, Just Josh Music Group, was different for me because it was more being in the studio, especially in the early points of my career. It was basically by myself. I was making the production, I was doing all the recording and writing the lyrics. So really working with other people who have the same amount of passion for music as I do makes it different, because where I'm from, it's not a lot of people that take music serious, and not a lot of people have fun with it. So just connecting those two, the seriousness and then the passion of music, made it very different from anybody I've been working with.
What's special about Just Josh Music Group, to me, is simply the fact that at a young age, I feel like these guys can do so much. You know, they're not limited to just being able to create one particular genre of music. They're not boxed in by being able to do just one simple thing. So what kind of drew me to them is the fact that they have taken upon themselves not to have any limitations. They took it upon themselves to grow as professionals even at a young age, and to me, I feel like that's very valuable.
We first formed Just Josh Music Group in 2010, back at Josh Conley's house. We was working on a live arrangement, and that's pretty much how we got started. We were all sitting around one day, and we were just like, yo, we need to start a group, we need to form a name. And so that's when Just Josh Music Group came along.
We all came from musical backgrounds of gospel, and we all took our musical paths separately. You know, Henderson did the classical and jazz, you know, and Josh studied programs extensively, you know, and I went to school for music at Texas Southern University. So, you know, music is pretty much inside of us all, and, you know, just putting all the musical vibrations together to create a sound that no one's ever heard of.
We wanted to form a production group shortly after, you know, released the video on YouTube. Drake, I'm on one live arrangement. You know, 6 months or so passed down the line. We had thousands of views. And, you know, it was like, we gotta form a band, we gotta form a production team. You know, we just did it, you know, and it was, now we here.
Being in the studio with Just Josh Music Groups consists of three things: being persistent, being consistent, and not letting anything mediocre slip through the cracks. Our main goal is to work diligently and give the masses what they need, which is good music.